Hi everybody, my name is Amy at N is for Nurse. I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit more this morning about MyWW's new purple plan called Freestyle Plus. I recently reviewed what I knew about the plan for you here on my channel, and you all sent me lots of great questions. I am going to attempt to answer some of those questions, at least the most frequently asked ones. Here in this video. The plan is rolling out today, November 11th, so let's talk about it a little bit. This video is a two-part collab. So I am doing this over with Barrett Pastor, who is answering your questions about the green plan. So please go check her video out right after you watch this. She has lots of great answers to your questions about the green plan. Okay, so it is Monday morning. You should have your app updated. Some people do this by uninstalling the app on their phone and reinstalling it so they make sure they have the most current update on their app. So if you need to do that, go ahead and take a minute and do that. Make sure your app is updated. Also check your emails, because from what I've heard, a lot of information is going to be going out via email today on the new plans. So let's get started. I have quite a few. I don't know if you guys can see questions here on my video that I posted, and I'm going to do my very best to answer as many as I can right now. And of course, if you have other questions, leave them down below. So the first one is from 10529 Erin. She wrote, do you think the recipes I love will still be there on the app? From what I've read on the materials that are coming out, they are going to have lots and lots of recipes on the website. It sounds like they've just updated those with the new point values, and those point values will be color coded. So if you're doing Freestyle, it'll be blue. If you're doing Freestyle Plus, it will be purple. And if you're doing the old smart points beyond the scale, it will be green. So yes, I'm hearing that that's going to be happening. Peach Wine 79 asked, will we still be able to follow and see members who are doing different plans on Connect? You said on Connect, each group will basically be grouped together based on their plan. Yes, it does sound like you will have your group based on which plan you're going to be utilizing over the next however long. But you will be able to look at other groups and get ideas from other groups. So you're not going to be just stuck in one section of Connect. The next question is from Christy Cobbs. She says, so I will have to re-enter all of my recipes? I am hearing from Australia and New Zealand that no, their recipes were updated in the app. Now, I can't answer for us here in the US, but double check your app, make sure they're in there and everything looks correct. But from what I'm hearing, you should be able to smoothly sail into the new app. Let me know down below if you do have problems with your recipes. Okay, the next question is from Candy C. She asked, you have 1% quark. Also, is tofu and tempeh still 0 points? Thanks for all the info. Candy C. I don't personally have 1% quark. Apparently you can find it here in the US. I have not seen it myself. And yes, tofu and tempeh are still 0 points on the purple plan. Kitty Cat Edification asked, there's a rumor that some of the red meats have been added to the purple plan. I have not heard that, and I have not seen that on any purple plan list. So no, there are not going to be any red meats on the purple plan. Robin Taylor asked, if points are still calculated via smart points, how can a recipe have different points depending on the plan? So basically the points calculator is going to remove those items that are considered 0 according to the 0 point list. So your recipes will be calculated a little bit differently. Let's say you have a recipe that has potatoes in it. From what I'm understanding, they will remove the potatoes from your total smart point count, and you'll have a different count if you're on purple. Now, if you're on the green plan, we still count potatoes on the green plan, so we will still have to count potatoes in the recipes. Hope that clarified that for you. Sharon Rogers is saying, my current weeklies are 21 and my dailies are 23. Will this change on Freestyle Plus? Also, will the scan change if you change plans? So Sharon, if you go to purple, yes, your points are going to be lowered from what I'm understanding. The lowest on the purple plan is 16 smart points. Right now, you're saying that your dailies are 23, so you have the lowest on Freestyle. It sounds like you might have 16 points on purple. And then you're asking me if the scanner will change. You'll still be able to scan your foods, and your new foods are going to scan according to whichever plan you're on and give you points for that. Let's see. Liz Sanchez asked, if you are an online subscriber, can you start one plan, for example, the green plan, and then switch over to another plan? Yes, you can. I've heard that from multiple sources. Mermaid Life, you asked a similar question to Sharon Rogers. You're asking that if you're at 23 points now on Freestyle, will you be at 16 for the purple plan? I'm hearing yes. So that's what I have heard. So Lori Pulaski is asking, she heard the lowest daily points for purple was 16 and more based on your weight, height, gender, and age. Yes, so the lowest you can get is 16, Lori, and then you'll have points added if you meet that algorithm. So I've had a lot of people ask me why I get so many points on these different plans. Well, I don't get the lowest amount of points because I weigh more than people that do have the lowest amount of points. So I'm 5'9" and I weigh in the 250s right now. So my daily points are, customized to that, as well as my weeklies. Hopefully that makes sense, especially if you're new to Weight Watchers. You need to understand that your points are going to be personalized to your height and weight, activity level, age, all that stuff. Diamond Reynolds says, will there be any points going up, such as the bread group, or is that currently staying the same? Diamond, from what I understand, the breads, they're still going to be calculated based on smart points. So those points should not change from what I understand. Flower Child 317, you're asking me if making baked goods using 0 point things like rolled oats will still be 0 points. So I'm hearing from a few sources. I kind of reached out and asked about this, that if you put these 0 point items into like a recipe builder, that it will still come out as 0 points. I'm not exactly sure about that because that's not something that I personally do, but it's a lot like the smoothie idea. People have said, if you're going to have more than you would eat in one sitting, then you should be counting points. But a lot of people don't count points for smoothies. I would think it would be the same thing with the other items on the 0 point list. We make other casseroles and things out of multiple 0 point items, and those casseroles can come up as 0 points, if they're made with all 0 point foods. So I'm thinking you're not going to notice that they, penalize you for that. Now, as usual, let your weight loss be your guide. You may see that if you're eating a lot of baked goods made out of 0 point foods, that your weight loss slows down. Bernice Matilla, you're asking me what the U.S. equivalent is for brown rice cereal 100%. And I do not have the answer to that. That is something that you would have to go to the store and use the new scanners on and see if they scan as 0 points. I'm not exactly sure because they didn't give us in the point list. They've not given us specific brands. Sorry about my hair tonight, guys. It's like kind of crazy. I had it up in like a doohickey all day. And it's a little nuts. Jennifer Ludwig is asking, is the purple plan like the points plus plan? No, the purple plan is not like points plus. It is very different from points plus. The algorithm, the smart points algorithm is different. Points plus the 0 point food list was non-starchy vegetables and fruits. So it's very, very different. Oh, and Jennifer, you went to iTrack Bites. So you can find Points Plus or a version of Points Plus over on iTrack Bites. So let me see. Will feed your, and I don't have your whole name on here. You're asking, will WW recalculate all of their recipes in the app for the 3 different plans? I am hearing yes, that the recipes in the app and on the website will be awarded the correct points. That is what I'm hearing. We'll see. Keep going. I don't really see a question from Dixie Chick. Stephanie Cheether is asking about grits. No, right now grits and polenta are not on the purple list that I have seen, the purple 0-point list. I don't see them on there either. So Becky D is saying that she hopes purple will be supported and accepted more than simply filling with the app and the leaders. So Becky D, purple is Freestyle Plus. So this is the newest plan, the newest iteration of the Weight Watchers plan. So from what I'm hearing, the coaches are on board with that and should be talking a lot about the purple plan in meetings. We will see. Let me see. Jabari was asking about beans. Are beans 0 on the purple plan? Yes, they are. If you go back to my video on the purple plan, I put the beans on there. Remember, the purple plan is Freestyle Plus. So it's all your Freestyle foods plus all of those whole wheat items and things like that. Let me see. I had a couple questions about doing purple before the launch. So because it's launching as of today, Monday, the 11th, we're not going to go into that because now you guys are going to have access to all the information that I've had access to. Fran Meanally is asking when it's going to be rolled out. From what I'm hearing, it's going to be rolled out today, Monday, November the 10th. Carmen Piper is saying that she wishes the tracker would show carbs, protein, and fat. I'm also having people ask me if the tracker is going to show calories. So the tracker does show individual calories for each item that you put in there, but it's not going to show you a total of that, and it's also not going to show you your macros. Okay, so Bond Girl is saying, I haven't been a member for a while. Remind me about the rollovers. Is that for daily points not used? Yes, Bond Girl. So the purple plan will still have rollovers. It will still have weeklies and it will still have dailies. I think right now on Freestyle you can roll over 4 points a day. That is not changing. Let me see. Roseanne Wachowski, I think that's your last name. She says, I want to rejoin on a Sunday morning, and would that be the 17th for me for the new program? Yes. Today actually is Sunday the 9th, and the program doesn't roll out till tomorrow. So if you had joined today, you would get the Freestyle program. In fact, I have a friend of mine from church that she joined this last week because I've been talking about Weight Watchers, and I had to tell her today. She hadn't told me that she had joined. She told me today she had joined last week. She had been thinking about it. I didn't know this. She had been doing keto. Long story. She rejoined, and I was like, oh, you know, I don't think I've updated you, but they are going to change the program as of tomorrow. So she and I talked about that. Let me see. There's a lot of little updates on here. If you want to go back and read this thread, I will post the link down below for this overview of the purple plan so you can go see my video. And then also there's a lot of information in this thread that's really great. Just people responding back to each other and talking about what they've heard. So that's very helpful. And Trudy Davis asked, are you a WW employee? No, I am not. I am not a WW employee. Dina Voorhees said, you listed corn and peas on your list. I read it as as if they were free? Am I wrong? And will they have points attached? Kidney beans points. I'm asking for chili making reasons. So Dina, it is Freestyle Plus, which means all the Freestyle items that are 0 are still 0. So your corn and your peas and your beans, they're all 0 on Freestyle Plus or the purple plan. Yes, BL is asking, is blue the new name for what we're on at the moment? Yes, blue is going to be your Freestyle plan. Spanish Whispers is asking me, how will the plans work with the online members? Will we get literature for all 3, and can we switch between plans? So from what I'm hearing, you should be getting an email with that information. I'm also hearing, yes, you can switch between plans. And I'm hearing that you're going to see information on all 3 plans. So I don't know if they're going to be emailing out a PDF or they'll have the information on the website, but it sounds like you will have adequate information on that. Nina Arbach is asking about the recipes. From what I'm hearing, Weight Watchers, the app should change your recipe point values. That's what I'm hearing happen in New Zealand and Australia, but I could be wrong about that. Let me see, what else? Glow A is asking, will we be able to try a plan, and if not loving it, can we change back to the original plan? Yes, you will be able to change back, Glow A. So hopefully that answers that. Lots of questions about the recipe builder. I'm hoping that works out for you guys. Let me see if there's any more on this particular thread. I think I've covered a lot of them. There's a lot of repeat questions on here. Okay, so Aimless. I can't read the end of your name on this because it cuts it off. You're asking, you mentioned a booklet with all the plan info. Will that be mailed out to current members? So from what I'm hearing, no, you will not have a booklet mailed out to you. You should have that access digitally somewhere on the website. And then from what I'm hearing, you can attend one free meeting at many of the sites. That was an email that was sent out. But I'm also hearing that you won't be able to have the printed materials unless you're a meetings member. So that's all information that's come out within the last week or so. BL is also asking, at our Weight Watcher meetings after our weigh-in, our leader gives us a talk. If we are all on different plans, how will that be done? I'm not exactly sure how they're going to handle that, honestly. Their topics have been very general lately, and their recipes, I think that, you know, if they give us the different points values on the recipes, and just keep the talk general like they have been doing, then I guess they can do it. It's going to be very, as an educator, it's going to be very interesting for me to see how they approach that. Maria Gill is asking if the SMART points are the same for all the plans. So Maria, the SMART points are calculated the same, but remember, if you have like a recipe or something that you've put together, or you scan something at the store that has a 0-point food in it, the recipe or the food will be adjusted accordingly based on the plan that you're on. So I hope that helps. The best example of that would be, say you go to the store, you buy something, you know, a food item, and it has whole wheat rice in it. You know, theoretically your points would be lower. Or if it has potatoes in it, theoretically your points would be lower on purple than on blue or green. Now, one of the complaints I've heard is that some of those items are not scanning that way. So it will be very interesting to see what happens with that. You guys will have to let me know what you found out. Okay, and that's pretty much all besides duplicates of the questions that I received about the purple plan. Remember, you guys, to update your apps. Check out your emails today if you have questions. Make sure that if you do have questions, remember there is customer support on the app. The way that you get to that is if you go into your app and you hit the little head down here that is you, this little head, hit the little head and it should say 24/7 live coaching. If you hit that, the 24/7 live coaching, it will take you to a place where you can ask customer service a question. On the website, you can also go in and ask questions. I hope this was helpful. If you like my videos, if you're enjoying my videos on this topic of Weight Watchers, which I love, hit the like, hit subscribe. I will see you guys later. I'm going to be doing a live tonight. I believe I said 6:30, right? Did I say 6:30? Yeah, 6:30 Central Time. Join me tonight for a live. I'm going to review what I was given in the meeting. I have a 9 o'clock meeting. I'm going to be weighing in, getting the new materials, and I will share with you what I was told at the meeting on the live. And then if you have additional questions, I'm happy to try to help. Now remember, a lot of these things can change. I could be wrong. I don't work for Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers does not pay me. I pay for my subscription every month, just like you guys do. And I was just sent a lot of different information on the upcoming plans, and I'm just reporting back to you what I have heard. And also, you know, this program has rolled out already in Australia and New Zealand. So all of those people are sharing with us what information they have. So I will see you all later. Thanks so much for watching. Stay in orbit, stay on plan, and I'm excited. Bye.